Hi, this is Just Plain Phillip, and it is warm today. Got the tactical handkerchief. Wipe my face off real quick and we'll get started here. This is the afternoon show for Wednesday, July 27th, 2011. Today is a special show. This is going to be the first time when I do more than one shout out on the same show. I have decided that I need to go with my values, and since I'm running a family channel, I'm going to watch really carefully what channels I promote. And I'd like to promote today the people who have encouraged me to do the right thing and not to compromise. That would be Alan2045. She does gardening videos, and she's a great lady. I consider her one of my friends on here. Just Plain Amanda, my wife. I couldn't do anything without her. She's a great supportive wife and a great woman. SultanOfShinola, he's been a great encouragement to my faith. He runs a great channel, and he's got a lot of thought-provoking videos, and you should go check him out. DaFrogToad, he's a great watcher and commenter, and he's been a good encouragement. And finally, Michael Slattery. He just recently put out a video in the past few days, just to encourage people to do the right things and be friendly with your neighbors and to be a good example. And so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna push people to wholesome channels, and you know, we're still gonna have fun. We're still gonna have cool links, but I'm gonna make sure it's family friendly from now on. Today's news makes me sick. Homeschooling anti-vaccine family ripped apart by CPS. Apparently, the Hendersons, they're Messianic Jews and homeschoolers, and they really don't believe in vaccinating their children. They reported their landlord for mold in the house. Apparently they were having a lot of problems. The landlord would fix it, and so the landlord got mad at him, reported them to CPS, said that he had heard them smack their child. Hadn't seen anything, didn't, make a real deposition. They just called CPS and tried to get him in trouble. Well, the cops came, and they wouldn't open the door for the cops, so the cops ran the door down, arrested the father. His charges were eventually dropped, but not before. The wife ended up getting arrested too, and they all went to court, and the kids went to CPS and went to foster care. And this is a kosher keeping family. They're a Christian family, and they weren't placed in any kind of faith homes. They weren't given their kosher meals. Their life has really been uprooted. The charges were eventually dropped on the two people in the two parents, but they ended up having to go to family court to get their kids back. And when they got to family court, the charges that were against them were that they had not vaccinated their children, and that the neighbor had seen the dad drink a beer. Now, whether he was drinking a beer, that's really irrelevant. I mean, the state makes money off of selling people beer, so I mean, I don't see how they could charge somebody with drinking a beer. And as for vaccines, unless you're going to herd kids into a school like most people do, you herd your kids up, you send them out with 1,000 of their closest friends, and you put them in a dark classroom and don't give them any exercise and don't feed them well while they're there. Of course, they're going to need to be vaccinated for everything. The only time my kids get sick is when they're around public school kids. I understand a lot of parents can't do homeschool for one reason or another, and You know, maybe their kids do need to be vaccinated, but if they're doing homeschool, there's no real need. You know, and it's not illegal, but besides, you know, the kids ought to go home. They got another court date coming up next month. I think it's the 13th. So keep them in your prayers if you're praying people. You know, I'm gonna keep praying for them, and hopefully they can get their kids back. So the thing cut off before I could do the cool links. I mean, it was out in the sun here, and it just warmed up too much. So let's go ahead and finish this up. The cool links for today, I've got 3 of them. Choose an irrelevant skill for your weakness in a job interview. There's a link down in the description at the top 3 problems that people have with job interviews. Just practice something, pick something irrelevant, you know, and tell them that, and I think things will go better for you. Use cayenne pepper to stop bleeding. I love cayenne pepper, and you know, I've been thinking about sticking some on my bag. I'm going to go ahead and do that. That way, if I need it, I can use it to pack it out, or you know, just flavor up some food, because I love the stuff. Use SCAMPER Mnemonic to stimulate creative writing. If you're having a problem, a little mental block, go check out this link. Maybe it'll help you out. Maybe you can keep on writing. The cool video of the day is the Art of Dehydrating food. Cat's Cradle shows off some of her work and gives advice on dehydrating, so go check that out. And that's it for today. Check out my Twitter feed at twitter.com/plainphillip. That's with 2 L's. Rate this video, make a comment, subscribe to my channel, or just send me a message. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you for watching, and God bless.